Okay, this is Pam on the morning of the 26th. It's my fourth attempt to try to start a video that will stay intact. I'm hoping this one stays with me. I've had no new progress since yesterday with the seeds that I had planted. That's my Cereus spiralis. They're not doing anything yet. And down here are the seeds that I planted on the 19th, which I told you the Astrophytum and the Peniocereus greggii have started to sprout. And over here with the ones I planted a couple days later, the the Stenocactus, have a couple of them have started to sprout. And then over here, the Opuntia and Rebutia and Echinocactus that I planted yesterday just needed reinforcing around the edges with some tape because it's just not maintaining moisture. It's kind of warped. I'm not sure how that one's going to do. But I thought I'd share with you that I planted some more seeds today, and you knew I would do that, right? Of course you did. I'm going to have to get some more heating mats, I'm sure now. What I planted was two types of Arroya. I planted a bunch of types of Mammillaria, all my Mammillaria seed, and one type of Neortimaniana. I don't even know where that one. Here it is. Neorti something. Neorimondia erequipensis. And I thought I'd share something else with you about these bags. I remember saying to you that these snack bags were because I had kind of run out of the lunch bags, and that they'd fit, but they'd be kind of squished. But look, you can put them sideways in here, and they've got just as much room. And I think that's what I turned all of them sideways like that, so you can still see what they are and the date that they're planted, and it works out good. Let's see if I can share anything else new with you here today. I've got a new little flower. I don't know if you can see it with my shadow here. There we go. A new little flower on this cactus, and I don't know if that's a geohinta or what that is in there, but it's really pretty. That one's the only flower I have today. I've watered everything. Let's see. These blooms on the Areocarpus or Astrophytum were open yesterday afternoon. They're not open right now. They were like semi-open when I went to work last night, but I couldn't stop. I've got a couple of new pots here. I put the Walmart bargain Echinocactus grusonii in here. That's the big one, and I had another little one I put in there to buddy up with. We haven't watered that one yet. We've got this bunch here. Looks like there's a guy back there wanting to bloom. I don't know if that's a Thelocactus or exactly what that is, but there's a couple other newbies that I planted, a Coryphantha elephantiasis, I think, and I can't remember what that one is. Go out front here. No comments on the messy yard, please. I'm an old lady, just doing the best I can. We've got, let's see, we've got a lemon tree over here that's really looking bad, but keeps wanting to send out leaves and has given me at least one lemon every year. Crepe myrtles coming up, even though I've cut them back. We've got cannas coming out like crazy, and bougainvillea down here. And we've got some naked lady wild lilies coming up. We've got Dodie the rose that's been blooming all summer, and some red cannas over here. Right in here is a jasmine vine, and up there on the trellis or the edge of the porch is a wisteria vine. We've got my sunflower over here, and some more orange cannas. We've got lantanas in here. A lot of grass, I know. More lantanas. There's a Joseph's coat rose there that's not blooming presently. Texas sage, not currently blooming much. I want to know what this thing is over here. I've got some blooming today and they smell wonderful, so I'm not going to cut them down. But every year in this corner I have been cutting back, you know, what I took to be bindweed and some other things. But what is this? What is this? This one here. I'm going to leave it because it smells so good. But I can't figure out what it is. It looks like a, you know, the leaf looks like a bindweed, but the flowers don't match for sure. There's more crepe myrtles in here that I've cut way down to the stump before. I have no idea what this tree is here. The leaves don't match my pecan trees, so who knows. Let me show you some of the plants on the porch, as long as we're boring you. This here is my Tephrocarpus pot. It's really crowded. I need to repot some, but there's Papyrocanthus and the pine cone cactus back there. And I think there's a couple other little guys in there, but I can't say for sure. Over here in my cactus planter, it's hard to see against the sun here in my screen, but you can see there's, I lost one of my moon cactus, but they were just for grafting experiments anyway. Here's some more different ones back here. And I'm not going to try and name them all for you. It's getting hot out here. But I thought you'd maybe like to see some. Some there. And some back down there. Some in there. I hope I'm getting this. This is another... Let's see if I can get it in here. I have another booby cactus in here, and it's just doing great things. It's also growing fast. I have a Eulychilenia spiralis growing in there, and my Tephrocarpus geometricus growing in there. And then on the top here, I have my dragon fruit, which have been amazing. I just was sent a bunch of stumps, bare root stumps, and no root actually on them, and they've started to really pop. There's some more plants on the back of the cactus planter. I'm having trouble seeing still against the sun here, but maybe you'd like to see them. And this is my succulent planter here. My flapjack is kind of taking over the top here, but I have a pregnant onion, and I have a Medusa's head, and there's a Blossofeldina in there, and I'm not even sure what half the names of these ones are, but I kind of like them. I think that's a Euphorbia globosa down there. I know a few of them, but some of them are not doing so well on this planter. These are doing okay. They got shaded pretty well. I lost Haworthia truncata that I really liked, and a couple other ones, but they're coming along anyway. And there's an Allodorothea over here, and this is my Albuca frizzle sizzle, which had just gone down to a bare bulb earlier and then sprouted again when I watered it, but it was just straight. So somebody told me put it in a little more light, and it's starting to frizzle, so that's kind of cute. Here's some more succulents. This one here is starting to flower a bit, and I have more succulents and cactus around here. There's an Echeveria and a crest and a mam, and over here is some more cactus. That's my little, that's a new one. Stromba cactus, disciformis, I believe. Ortega cactus. No, that's not Ortega cactus. I can't remember the name. Obergonia. That's what that is, the big one. This is my Gymnocalycium horstii that my ex-husband sent me, and that's really done a lot this year. It's bloomed a couple of times, and it's actually had new growth, which is wonderful to see. And these guys over here are kind of not caring if they live or die. That's my Victoria Reginae. Not feeling too hot. Another Lophophora. And some more pretties. And a crest. I haven't had a real lot of luck with my crested cactus this year. They kind of want to rot on me. I may try some grafting later on. There's some Lophantha quadricolor back there.